Now this map for sure, Nighttime knows. Right, so we're gonna be watching the game. We have Nighttime and Rossy facing Kaiser and Haephasto. Kaiser is playing the blue Storm River Orcs. He's starting right here at the bottom right side, and his partner is Mr. Haephasto. Haephasto is playing in orange over here, playing the Burning Blade Orcs and starting at the top left side. And against them we have Mr. Rossy in green, playing the Bleeding Hollow Horde. He's starting on the top right side. And last but not least, Mr. Nighttime, playing the Twilight Hammer clan. He's starting right here on the bottom left side. And he's going for quite an early blacksmith. So I guess he wants to fight with the early upgrades. And for Kaiser, he's doubling down on his proxy raxing, it seems, a little bit. Now, I don't know the advantage of that very far forward proxy rax. Yeah, that's a cancel. I think it was a pretty bad proxy rax, so he's gonna repair the one rax over here. He's gonna be a little bit behind because of this, but that's gonna be fine. I don't think there's much more to be said than he's gonna be alright. He is going to be alright. Now this is being repaired, and this was repaired successfully. So was the barracks. Quite a lot of repairs in that build, but we have a very well defended tower, which is going to be a cannon tower. And I assume with that late rax, I really don't like that opening. I think he messed up. He realized it, cancelled the rax, went back, and now he's gonna be losing peons very soon. That I can see him losing peons quite fast here. He's facing level 2 grunts, obviously, and that is a Rossy that found Kaiser, and yeah, this is not looking good. This is looking pretty dangerous for Kaiser. You don't want to have a cannon tower only to defend your peons, because the splash damage is gonna kill your peons too. It's gonna make them die even faster. That said, the grunts here are taking a few hits of that cannon tower, and this is pretty good for him. But if I am Nighttime and I see this is the setup right there, I'm gonna mass my grunts, and then I'm gonna send them into the gold flow, and the cannon tower is gonna help me kill all the peons of Kaiser, and then it's a problem I don't have to deal with anymore, because my peons on my side, you can see they are safe and they are not gonna be threatened. Now we have a bunch of grunts here from Mr. Kaiser. He's gonna be protecting his peons as much as he can, although the number of grunts from Kaiser is quite low. I don't know. We have about 5 grunts, and that's about it. So 5 grunts for Kaiser, and for Nighttime we have a bunch, about 10. And we can see if my prediction about what is going to happen is right. We have level 3 grunts here for Nighttime. He actually was not too far ahead for these upgrades. The level 4 just popped up, and now you can see that he's going to be attacking from the back here, and Kaiser is going to try and lure those grunts inside the cannon range. And you can see the cannon tower already killed a blue grunts, which is not really what you want to happen here if you're Kaiser. It's suboptimal. There's another grunt that was killed over here. Now the Nighttime grunts are gonna try to hit the peons in the gold flow, but that wasn't too good actually. Kaiser losing only, I guess, 2 or 3 peons, not much more. The downside here is Rossy losing to orange over here, because he sent too much to Kaiser earlier, and he tried to go for fortress, but he was caught. with basically not too many grunts at home to defend himself. So now the peons are gonna rush in the gold mine as he was, keeping them safe on the top right. And that is pretty good when you see that you're gonna be overwhelmed to move your troops out of the way into a more defendable position. So a more secure location where they won't be found, they won't be scouted yet. And you can see that the army of Kaiser is now finding the base of Nighttime. And he's gonna go for that Rax. I mean, why not? I mean, I would also try to go hit that Rax. He's looking at the base, he sees it's closed. And maybe he's gonna try and run a few grunts back there to see if it's open, if he can open it somehow. No, he's just gonna go for the farm here, which is a very, very weak spot indeed. It can be attacked by 5 grunts here and can be repaired only by 3 peons. So that could be dangerous for him. At the same time, you can see that the base of Haephasto here is wide open. And we are just starting to get a few ogres here, but we don't have enough to defend all of those. I mean, we do have enough. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do, because there is a lack of focus fire here from those grunts. Which is fortunate, because otherwise Haephasto will be in a hell lot of trouble, especially since that grunt is just contempt of hitting that one farm. I don't know, this farm must have been a pretty bad neighbor. I don't know what happened with that farm, but basically we can see that Nighttime is very angry at it. He really wants to kill the farm, and the ogres are going to be preventing that. Grant's gonna be saying, alright, I'm gonna try and fight now, but it's too late, my buddies all died. So basically, in history, there are many battles that existed where, even though the odds favored one camp, when the soldiers saw the victory in sight, they went to plunder the camps, and they were caught by the army of the enemy just catching up and defending the camp, and after they were scattered in the camp trying to loot it, they died. And that many battles in history happened that way. Actually, it's quite incredible how greediness can actually break an army, because when you're looting, you're not very well responding to orders or preparing yourself. But anyways, we can see that the base of Orange here is going to be destroyed, and Haephasto unfortunately will lose. Now we can see that Nighttime is just closing up his base on the back here and trying to stay alive right there. We can see Kaiser with the one cannon tower. The early mess up is not too good, but at least he's not losing too much. But you can see that Rossy has managed to reach the ogres. And I'm very glad that Haephasto has this over here with the ogre's tech, but he lost his stronghold, and this is the last ogre mount he has, so he really needs to keep that up. Don't know how he's gonna be able to defend against this. You can see that Green is gonna be sending some ogres to Nighttime, and I don't think Nighttime will be able to. I mean, he just lost his gold mine. Is Kaiser about to lose his gold mine too? Yeah, 1000. Kaiser has been very slow this game, obviously. He wasn't really sure about what to do early on, we can tell. Now it's gonna be 1.5 versus 1. Because we can see that although Nighttime is not really mining yet, he's still alive, he still has some troops, a few grunts. And Haephasto not going to be able to contribute too much. Just lost his Raxes. He's about to lose his Ogre Mount by Nighttime. And that's going to be, yeah, that's CG. I don't think Kaiser can come back from this. I think we're witnessing the end of the Kaiser. How are you doing, Mr. Green Goblin? Are you planning on playing tonight? What is your plans? Are your gains satisfactory? Last week we didn't play Warcraft 2. I hope that you went to the gym. I hope that your gains were good, and and that your biceps curl was great. I hope you didn't squat the Forbidden Way. And yeah. Yeah, I really hope you didn't squat the Forbidden Way, because you know how Snake doesn't like it. Oh no, the Ogre will fall. And Kaiser is gonna be calling the GG. We have long distance mining here from Rossy. This game is actually quite interesting. Grunts only from Kaiser. Haephasto still in the match, still fighting for his life. The whole army of green is gonna be showing up with a lot of grunts. And that's gonna be Kaiser leaving the game. Same for Haephasto. GG indeed. Well, that was a hard-fought victory, let's put it that way.